The Night Cage. Hey, we're back at TNT Card and Hobby. This is Save the Game Store. That is right. We have an unboxing for The Night Cage. So this is another board game that's on our board game library. So all you have to do is come here, say, hey, I want to play a game. I want to play one of your games on the board game library. So let's get into this. Let's see what you get in Night Cage. So this is a very interesting game. Tell me if you think this reminds you of a metal band. I believe the art style is super close to the old Tool videos, like Sober. I mean, it's just really neat art styles here. So we're getting into this, and it's how long will your light last? So in it, you get a box, and in the box, you get a player book. That's right, how to play. So let's see. It says, it looks like we have turn progression right in the back here. What does that say? If falling, choose a unit unlit space, a land card, draw it, and place that tile. Place your prisoner on it. Illuminate all connected passages. Stay, gain, wonder, discard a tile from the draw stack. If discarding a monster, swipe it with a connected tile, or move one space. Next step, pits form. If you stay or move onto a crumbling tile, flip it, it becomes a pit. Falling, if the tile you are on is a pit, fall immediately. Trigger monsters. If you move or fell while in the line of sight of a monster, trigger that monster. Hit by monster. Any prisoners within the sight lines of a targeted monster that is hit discards 3 tiles from the stack. Go outlets. That's interesting. Light and darkness. Remove and discard tiles no longer illuminated. Draw, orient, and place new illuminated tiles. If the light out prisoner was relit this turn, all current players draw new illuminated tiles. Optional. Spend 1 nerve to move again, and then you go back to the move step. Is way back up here, so you get to do all that over again. Then, if it is a final flicker, discard any additional illuminated tiles from anywhere on the board. Additional illuminated tiles on the board. Proceed clockwise to next prisoner. So, I did see this game being played. It was brought here to the shop, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is a very cool game, so I must go pick it up. And I found a copy. We don't sell it in the store, but I thought it was cool enough that it would be something really kind of neat on the game library. And here is just everything I just read, but it's in cards to give out to the people playing so they can kind of remember what's going on. So you get that in the thing, and you get another little baggie for something. Apparently we get an interactive tutorial, which is gives you a download code that you can scratch off to teach you how to play the game. Very nice. Another little baggie. Oh, we got metal keys. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. Metal keys. Oh my god, that's really cool. We got little wooden tokens to represent the players, and it's all different little candles. That's really neat. And then right here is the discard that you'll put out on the board next to you. So you have the 4 prisoner and you have the 5 prisoner discards. And then it looks like that changes how many tiles are in your candle when you start. And the way you do that is you keep on drawing from the candle. until you no longer have any more tiles, and that's called final flicker. And when that happens, if you're unable to get out, you lose the game. So here's the candle thing that gets put together. It pops out really nice and easy, like it should. You put that together real quick, and then that's actually kind of like your timer. So the more you move, the more you do actions, the faster that candle starts burning. It's such a cool mechanic. And then inside we have more tiles. And here itself is the board game itself. Doesn't that remind you of Tool? Look at that art style. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of Tool so much. So crazy. So we got, this is the 1 to 4 players. You can see up in the corner, it tells you how many players are in there. And it gives you a little less tile spaces than the 1 to 5, which gives you a lot more. And I believe the trick of it is you have to find the keys, and the keys open the gates. There's 2 ways of playing the game that I remember. One way to play it is with keys, and the other way is to add a key monster, which is the only way you can get... Oh yeah, key keepers. That's for the advanced game. The only way to attack them is from the back, and then you get the key, but you have to get everybody to a gate, and if it's all or none win. So you all have to escape. So it's such a cool game. And then these are the little tiles that you get, and they're all on a tile cutout thing. And then so the way this actually works is this is actually kind of the dungeon. So you can kind of see that it's. Let me just pull that out real quick. One of them. So you can see that this right here is actually a big room, and these are attaching corridors, and you can see this is just a corridor, and you gotta line them up so that the corridors match, so you can actually see it when you illuminate. And when you illuminate, you only illuminate 1 tile outwards, and then when you leave, that tile disappears and goes to the discard. So very, very cool game. I absolutely think this is a great game. It can be played, I think it says 1 player, so if you have no friends like you can play it by yourself. And the cracked tiles, they're talking about these tiles right here. These are cracked. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that one that I thought was a giant room, that's actually a pit. So like once they crack, they flip open to be like a pit and you fall through. So, or if you're not on them, they flip themselves to the pit and you can't go back that way. So it's pretty neat game. So if you get a chance to get it, I would get it because it's really cool. Then we're gonna get, before the video ends here, we're gonna pop out a few of these tiles, but I want to show you some of the advanced mechanics on the game. So when you do the advanced game, you get a giant pit that takes over pretty much the whole entire board. But this is not just a pit. This holds the Night Whisperer. I can't remember his name. I just made that up. So if it's Night Whisperer, good on me. If it's not, well, I just made it up. So let's find out what his name actually is. Oh, it's the Dirge. I'm gonna call him Night Whisperer because he's really cool looking. Night Whisperer. So very awesome. But this game is pretty great. Like I said, get a chance to play it. It's so much fun. The other thing about it that I like is it's a cooperative game, and I love cooperative games, so nobody's going to have hard feelings when you're playing it, which is absolutely great. Is the cool part for sure. So that is Night Cage. And I think we'll show a little pictures of the monsters you can fight. So here's a little monster. They're really kind of a neat little guy right here. And when I say fight, I really mean just get hurt by them, because you really can't fight back in this game. I mean, you're like a little prisoner with nothing. So how do you fight back that which cannot be fought? You really just run. That's how you do it. So that is basically it. So you're trying to get to the gates, you're trying to get the keys, and you're trying to leave. That's the goal of the game. So very neat. Yeah, so that's it. Everything in here, metal keys, boards, little pop-outs. Beep, 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 pop, 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 pop. This is actually the most satisfying part about getting a new board game, is just the popping of everything. All right, thank you for watching. I hope this kind of shows you what's in Night Cage. Later on in the channel, we are definitely going to start doing video walkthroughs of games, and that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully that starts happening within like the next 3 months or so, once we get the audio and the studio set up a lot better. So that's kind of where we're going to be at on that. So thank you for watching, and if you like what we're doing, please go down and subscribe. Leave a like, go in there and comment, tell me how cool my hat is, or not tell me how cool my hat is, just interact. And if none of that works for you, what's your favorite emoji? Just go down there, put your favorite emoji in there. Is it some sort of fruit? Maybe a vegetable? I don't know. Put whatever you want down there. Pretty fun, I think. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we have a Patreon. Don't forget about that. That's where you get to vote on things. Yes, you can vote on things where we put up polls. And also you get to support the channel and make it grow and be a part of it. I am greatly blessed by that. Thank you very much. Bye.